guys! Today I want to do 5th grade Common Core Math with you. First, why don't you try the 5 problems on the board on your own, and then we will meet again. Ready? Pause! Hi guys! So how was it? Ready to dig in? Okay, let's try number 11. So it says 64 children attended a computer course. 5/8 of them were girls. How many more girls than boys were there? So we know that the total is 64. So let's write that down. And then it says that 5/8 of them were girls. So let's say that this part is the girls, which is 5/8. And in order to figure out how many more girls than boys were there, you have to figure out how much girls were there in total. So 5/8 times the total, 64/1, would equal the answer. So 5/8 times 64/1, you can cross 8 and 64 out because 8 times 8 is 64. Now you're only left with 5/1 times 8/1. Now 5 times 8 would be 40. But we're not done yet. It says how many more girls than boys were there. So you have to figure out how many boys there were. And for this one, all you have to do is the total minus the number of girls. So there are 24 boys. And then it says how many more girls than boys were there. So the number of girls minus boys is 16. So the answer is 16. Good. So now let's go to number 12. The length and the width of a rectangle are in the ratio 5:3. So it says the ratio is 5:3. The length of the rectangle is 20 inches. So let's draw that rectangle. It says the length and width of the ratio was 5:3. Now it says that the length of the rectangle was 20 inches. So let's write this down. 5:3, the ratio, equals the length of 20 to x. So to make this, you would do 5 times x equals 20 times 3. Now, 20 times 3 is 60, right? So now we're only left with 5 times x equals 60. So you can take this over here and it will be 60 divided by 5. So x equals 12. So the width would be 12. So the answer is 12. And then the next question is find its area. To find an area, all you have to do is times width times height. So 20 times 12 is 240. Did you get that answer? If so, good. The next question is find its perimeter. All you have to do is add up all the sides. So we figured out it's 20, 12, 20, 12. 20 plus 20 is 40. Plus 12 plus 12 is 24. So 40 plus 24 would equal the answer, which is 64. Great. Did you guys get it? Now for number 13. The sides of a triangle are in the ratio 5 to 4. The longest side of the triangle is 15. So let's draw that triangle they were talking about. The longest side approximately is this part. So this would be the 5. The shortest is this one, so it would be 2. And the medium is this one, so it would be 4. It says the longest side of the triangle is 15 centimeters. 5 is the biggest, so it would be 15 here. And then it says find its shortest side. So the shortest side is 2. Let's make that y. And then the 4 could be x. And now you'll see why I'm doing that. So let's see. Write the ratio 4 to 2 to 5 equals x to y to 15. Okay, let's work out with 2 to 5. So you could just cross out the 4 and the x. So it would be like this. So to rewrite it, it would be 5 times y equals 2 times 15. 2 times 15 is 30. And if you rewrite it, 5 times y is 30. Okay, so now you can move this over here to change it to division. And 30 divided by 5 is 6. So y equals 6. Okay, so it means that the 2 is 6. Now, the answer for this one is 6. And then it says find its perimeter. Now, you have to add all the sides, but we only have 15 and 6. So we have to get the number for 4. All you have to do is just like this. So 4 to 5 equals x to 15. In other words, it means 5 times x equals 4 times 15. So let's see what 15 times 4 is. It's 60. So 5 times x is 60. Move it over here. Division 5 equals 12. So the 4 is 12. Now you have to add 15, 12, and 6. Let's start out with adding 12 and 15. It's 27. Now 27 plus 6 is 33. So your answer is 33. Now let's go on to number 14. In each of the following figures, not drawn to the scale, find x. Okay, for this one, x is over here. Now, if you see, it says that there's a straight line. So all you have to do is, you could think of this as 180 and 180. So let's start with this side. It says 55 plus 103, and that is 158. Now from all of that, 180 minus 158 would get you 22. And 22 would be over here. And if you think about it, the other part is quite easy because it's 90, and then you got 32 plus is 2, 122. And then, of course, 180 minus 122 is 8, 7, 58. So this answer is 58. Quite easy, right? Now, it's time to do this one. Okay, let's see. So it says that, so you must do it with 360, the whole circle, because there is no straight line, but if there was, you could have done 180. So these are both 90 and 90. So quite easy. All you have to do is 90 plus 90 is 180, plus 38 is 218. 218 out of 360 is 142. 142 is your answer. Okay, now let's move on to number 15. It says, what fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Now, you have to find the fraction, so instead of just finding the area of this triangle, you have to find the fraction. Okay, let's see. For a triangle, you have to do width, base, times height, and then divide it by 2. So the base would be 14, and then the height is 12. So quite easy. All you have to do is 14 times 12, which is 168. And then 168 divided by 2 would be how much the triangle is. So 84. But that's not the answer. What you have to do is get the area of this whole rectangle and find the fraction. So the area of the rectangle is quite easy. All you have to do is times length times height. So it's 252. So in conclusion, the answer would be 84 over 252. Hope you guys had a fun time watching this video. Bye!
No, you have to.